Walk around like T, but what's up with you, jabroni? Well, they're out either kicking my ass. Oh. Continue.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Yeah, once I get a gun. Oh no. No, oh, what am I doing? Son of a bitch, Dylan. Did I just... How do I do what I do? I don't know what I did. Alright, well. It is what it is.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps... We make a good squad.
Yeah, we do, buddy. Taking care of business.
In Rawatai, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened here.
There's a camp up here. Let's go take a looky look. Yeah, we're just gonna go bow and...
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Ooh, these guys are level 11. I know I need to walk away. So I know I want this. And then... Yeah, I run out of stamina rather quick. Let's do that.
Try a better way. Left leg. Armor won't hold up. You're gonna regret that. I can't.
Oh shit. Oh, these guys are good.
Back on my feet.
Come on, buddy. We are not built for that. Oh my god, I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling again. Yes. I think it's kind of dumb. Forget how to. Not looking too bad.
Che larde! I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the Eastern Wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Maybe I should level up a little bit. Let's go do this.
The dream Donshore is most people's first view of the living lands and last brush with civilization. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. I'm your death. Swift and subtle. Like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod.
Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss? What if he's right?
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into
He is
my
a very
town,
sassy man,
Outlander.
and I enjoy it.
No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Pod isn't going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know. Everyone stop talking to me like I'm a child. I'll fight you both if I...
That's the spirit. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway. Take your best shot.
Fucked with the wrong person.
Who's ready for more?
That was rather simple.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. Gods be with you, envoy. Good day.
Welcome to Paradise, envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Better fucking be. Alright.
convoy.
Who the fuck? These. An assassination attempt. I don't want to go to the light. Okay. Hello?
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Somebody shot me with an arrow.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. We are trapped
my bad.
like wasps in amber, but you should be alive. Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near.
Well, it sounds like you don't want to be
We
here.
are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free immensely.
It's gonna hurt,
Breathe
isn't
deep.
it?
All birth is agony.
I don't like it. What's up, buddy? Y'all seem shocked like I was dead or something.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's
It'll take a
what
little bit
counts.
more than murder to
Glad
keep
to
me
see you
down.
with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Yep.
Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
I suppose following the chain of command will soothe his worries. Either way, I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Hey! I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that... It wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives?
I'll talk to you later.
You? None of the clerks believe my story. Still can't believe you're alive.
Envoy, is it really you?
Yeah, buddy.
I can't believe you're alive.
Neither can
When
I.
they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Your fealty to our homeland conquers death itself. What an inspiration.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Land? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the Living Lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. Safe travels, and come back with a good story, hey? We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Be right back. All right, we back.
People seem more agitated than usual. Things are bound to be tense after Clavet. Keep one hand on your coin purse. The local militia's lax at the best of times. Don't let the walls fool you. This city's as dangerous as the wilds. Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads. The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not. Keep one hand on your coin purse.
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without the camera.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed.
You! What are you doing? This is a crime scene! That's evidence.
That's the Imperium.
You're free to pass through the gate now.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
What's the point? I
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rawatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But that raises a bigger question. Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. Now that we've seen the Dream Scourge, I understand what the fuss is about. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but it's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. So Dream Scourge. I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
From the left side of the screen, choose a replacement for the primary. Alright, let's exit here. Oh.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. Still waters, you nearly dream. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
I can't.
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal.
Damn thing wants a lot.
Sleep now.
What the hell? Is everything this way just difficult? How dangerous.
Who's there?
Keep your guard. They don't look like the type to negotiate.
No, they don't. Because I don't have the... Whoa! Look at that fucking thing. Oh. That's pretty cool.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
I found it.
What is it? What is it?
I don't like your attitude.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Murderers!
How awful.
You adherents are vile!
Oh, bless my soul. The adherent envoy.
Hey, get around me. You're supposed to check in before you can... Ah, never mind. Oh, God. This job is boring. Bum-dee-da.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice... We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome. You're back. What have you found? I warned Girmund about those Saribs. It was Saribs, wasn't it? On second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Let's go talk to them.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
The Adirans only see us as soil to feed their dying home.
Let's be.
Walk in.
Tragedy. A recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. Killer is still at large. A captain from the Vale fisherman missing. Last seen near the watermill, northwest of the river.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that.
I'll come back to you.
So, you're the one they all croak. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Dragu Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. Right, that's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Careful down here. You don't want to step in, well, anything.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of the...
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Give me a minute.
One moment.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Time for some parkour.
Now, why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
With any luck, your assassin will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
Wish that sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him.
There are places elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies. Literally. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck, we could track down who made this poison. Find your killers. You, wouldn't think behind the embassy spiders, but here you go.
Come and get it. Oh, one for you!
Not bad, Marius.
Go back there in a minute. Let's see what's in these chests. Oh. Oh.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness.
One moment.
There's something back there. Is this how the hell do I get back there? There it is. Boom. And there on the other side of this waterfall? Yes, there is.
Have to tell you not to trust the chest you found behind a waterfall.
Oh shit.
Hold it.
Get him!
You're right.
Time to round.
I'm coming for you!
On your right.
Dude, what do I got?
Next one's mine. I owe you one. That it?
Taking care of business over here, buddy. Did I forget anything? out of here.
Locals call this the Pilgrim's Path, but no one really uses it anymore. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Pilgrim's Path.
If you look, you could see Fort Northreach from here.
No. Too soon.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days. The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed.
Hikera, an excellent question. Holy One, please. I say you must make her see reason.
As I've told Kalya here, there's a venture underway inside. The Free Expedition Corps is exploring a cave system that holds a temple of Aethys. There's an old man in there, calls himself the Oracle. I guess he's got something they want. And uncouth pilgrims will only get in the way.
Your expedition has been gone 3 days, Sejuin. I say they are dead. You will let him go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting him go? Right. Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. Well, you'll certainly be hip-deep in no time. Good luck.
Alright, let's go explore this cave. This should be fun.
That spear looks Adiran, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
Didn't even have time to finish their puzzle. Whatever they were looking for wasn't just treasure.
Eon Seek!
Go. Who woke up the sleeping skeleton? me those weren't the last walking skeletons we'll be fighting.
Buddy, all right?
Probably not, buddy. Yeah, Winks.
Never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Alright, well, we know something's here.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Someone got clumsy. Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Fucking Jesus, Diana. I thought you were still laying down. I was here. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Ahead. Just going around them. We can fight if we're feeling itchy.
What? Yes.
That's one for us. Here we go.
Does this lead anywhere? They're all the way over there. I ain't worried about it. Ah.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
If I overload this, will it? Nope, okay.
Worse than raw.
Yep, nope, nope.
got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair. Oh, God, that's wretched. Are you sure you're not trying to kill me?
Gods, calm yourself. Your wound's already closing.
See? You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better.
Really?
I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? Free Expedition Corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down
too
there,
happy.
fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean...
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it in. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after all Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore. Our captain, she's... I don't know.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and muttering.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, It's a lucky thing you found me then. Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I would.
Anything cool down here?
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
Gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
That's where we're going.
Watch yourself. This one's mine.
Ah, you bitch.
moment.
Didn't realize the head of the steel garrote was into antiques.
Alright, on to the next one.
Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
Hello.
Brother, can it be?
You're gold.
Stand in the light. Let me look at you. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamus, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? I am as you are, though I do not care for the word. Aethys the Dawn Treader is my lord and patron. If you will forgive me saying so, I am surprised to meet you here. Even before the vanishing of our kind, it had been some years since a child of Galawain came to speak with me. And I have never seen a member of the Lord of the Hunt's coterie whose visage resembles yours. Ah, of course. I should not have assumed. I have had the great privilege to speak with thousands of our kind during my long life. And you do not resemble a single one of them. But if not Galawain, I cannot imagine who else among the Pantheon might have blessed you. My relationship with my lord has oftentimes been the one succor through difficult seasons of my life. I hope that when you find your patron, it is the same for you. May I ask, as a god's child, did your earthly parents love you? Even many kith untouched by gods are not so lucky. Then Sargamus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamus. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone. An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters. To read, you understand, or pray, or sleep. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate.
What if I want a touchy? What is this way? All right.
Bridge has collapsed up there. My gut says that's the way to the relic. Roots clogging up this tunnel. Almost like they're reaching for something. I see light.
Show me what you got! We got 'em all.
Six years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time.
One moment.
You're mine now.
Just like the good old days.
You got anything I need? Nope.
Dreams goes ahead. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
I'm gonna get a lot of stuff to be able to upgrade my. How do I make it up there? That's the question. There's a way. No.
The pulse, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Oh, I'm gonna disturb it, all right.
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let it fool you. Keep your guard up.
There's a relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing.
The false ivy. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
Oh, shit. Don't have time for you, buddy. Let's take care of these guys.
Be all of them, right?
What do you got? Ooh, common greatsword. That's cool. Taking care of business out here.
Wait.
during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
I would like to find out where the fucking expedition team is.
Something's not right here. Take a look around. Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
Well, they didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
What, babe? Oh yeah, keep it on.
Corpses left here with no obvious death marks or struggle wounds? All I'm saying is, I'm not seeing any reason to rule him out.
You think he's building a what? A giant animat?
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? Whatever the Oracle has planned for that relic, and for us, it can't be good, Envoy. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Sounds good, buddy. Oh, we're gonna go talk to him, alright?
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine. Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger
Nope, I
than
don't
themselves.
see. I mean, I know what you want to do, buddy, but
With
it's.
your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
Nope.
By making them jailers.
You've trapped them in there.
What is the source of all suffering? Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped. If it must come to this, so...
Here they go. Take your best shot.
Stuck to sculpture.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Oh, you. No.
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us. Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind. We sense an acorn. Possibility. It dreams in colors we have never seen. Would we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete. What will bloom? We...
Hey, Envoy. Back with us? Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
Alright, I'm gonna trust this thing. I don't know if I should.
For a heart thought we would speak to you. It wakes. A host. Form given. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift? We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand? Wrong? What is wrong? Crush the flower and call it a weed? An orphan of its kind, and you would render it, leave us imprisoned?
I'll leave it alone.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations. Not doing the job. Another glorious battle.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe him the world. He saved my...
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
No. Oh, God. Does he mean...
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened? That godless scum.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're great.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but when we were recruiting...
Well, I'm sure you've got big envoy things to...
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything. Yeah, we can...
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of them, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One of them made... May even get a happy ending.
What are you grinning about?
wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Listen. Let's talk. As if Bareth didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventure. Don't get me wrong, it's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here.
If you can't make it in Paradise, you haven't got a chance of surviving the lands.
The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Stilgarrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew. Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the Living Lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason. And the Stilgarrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends. I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradis is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true. If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you. I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes. Should I break out the booze? Get some rest, envoy.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's...
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin. New growth from dead wood. Why? A new season. Wipe the slate. The ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? Clavager's blood on the breeze. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate? Tranquility. The fox befriends the hound. Could it be true? Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much. Sleep now.
Envoy, look left.
Take a moment, people.
I bet the soldiers died first, and then the bear died of food poisoning.
We've got trouble. Uninvited company.
This place is gonna get crowded if things don't get better in Dawnshore.
There a problem? Nothing to say to you. I'm busy. I'm busy.
Oh, I'll be damned. You lads see this? A blasted godlike. In the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
I still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought your kind had vanished. Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are, with whatever that is on your face. Now, is there a reason you're here, besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job?
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a looter. The man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the gods.
You little shit!
These aren't even my friends. Ma never liked them.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
Oh, no, you don't!
Everyone okay?
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
Better not, buddy. Do some exploring.
Careful on these cliffs. I've seen a lot of people fall and drown out here.
Sometimes it was...
Zarps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
I love shooting the gun. What is this way?
Yes, they'll never stop me.
Oh, this is...
Somebody's not walking home tonight.
Turn him straight to a skeleton. Oh, where's your camp? That's the graveyard.
Give me a target.
That's all it does. I will keep it just in case. Overlooking his camp. Is that your camp down there? There's a chest down there. I'm definitely not grave robbing. I'll come back.
Say what you like about my people, but we built a phenomenal wall. No actual part. Looks like the Adirans already tried negotiating with these Zarbs.
Here we go! Arms up! To your left!
Then raw!
On your right! Next one's mine!
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
You're mine now!
Right behind you.
Who's the one doing the healing?
Nice job, everyone.
Ooh. Take a look at these boots. These are the ones I have on. Think about it.
Let's go. Settle, you guys!
I think I wiped out everybody in this camp. That I did.
Watch yourself. Shouldn't be here. Don't mess up. Hold it, you.
Good fight.
Anything up here? I'm enjoying this sword.
Well done.
Check back here. Hello. Bam.
venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Made it all the way back around. All right. Cleared up most of this area. Let's go here real quick. Oh, shit. We're gonna save. Exit. Alright, your boy's gonna get off. Might be on later. Well, I saved before. But I'm out of here. Deuces.